So Cosmetics just launched the Faded Clementine Divine Skies and lip cushion, so of course you know I had to get it. This is the packaging for the Divine Skies. It is similar to the original one right here. No difference except for the shades themselves. And then this is how it looks. So very, very pretty orange and berries shade. This is inspired by nostalgic romantic tones. This palette is an elegant spectrum of shades ranging from soft tangerines and berry hues to warm browns with matte shimmery finishes, formulated with very velvety pigments to mix, layer, and blend seamlessly for beautiful and lasting color payoff. This palette is a new modern essential. Packaging itself, of course, this is still $38 just like the original one. And I do have to say that after using Divine Skies, this one for a while now, and this one too, it still has the same problem of opening up the lids, prying them up. It just feels like you are going to chip your nail, and because I'm wearing polygel, it just feels like it's going to break off, and it's just so hard to open them. So I really don't like that. I really wish it was magnetic like the blushes, because this is so much easier to open. I really wish it was magnetic, but I do understand that if it was magnetic, maybe it would open or something, but it is kind of a struggle to open this. So I do have the lip cushion, and this is a universally flattening Faded Clementine, a soft tangerine shade. Luminize your lips with a sheer touch of color, formulated with a nourishing blend of hyaluronic acid and vitamin E. This ultra comfortable balm melts on contact into a luxurious cushion texture with a glossy finish. So let's just go ahead with the demonstration. So I've already done my base layer, and of course I had to use the Cosmetics Sweet Secret cushion. If you guys have not seen my review, then I'll leave it in the descriptions. But this is what I used on my face today, and I just powder it with my yellow powder from NYX, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and recreate an orange look with this just to go with the whole vibe. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up this orange shade right here, and I'm just gonna use this as an all over color. Okay, maybe that was a little too much pigmentation. It's okay, we can blend it out. It'll be really easy. So once again, with the Divine Skies original, the pink one, this is really pigmented and it is really easy to blend. Even though I did pick up a lot, it is blending out really, really nice. So I'm gonna go ahead with this more bronzy orange shade right here, and I'm gonna put that in my outer corner just to add a little spice. So this orange is more of a metallic shade, and you can really see the color. You know, sometimes you just create two different eye shapes, and that's okay. We are gonna go ahead and blend it out. Okay, so now I'm gonna go with this warmer shade and put this all over in my crease section. So of course, with any shimmery shade, I think it's always best to apply it with your finger. I think you get off the most payoff with that, just because of like your oil glands. I guess it just adds more pigmentation. I do this so it can get really precise, especially in the corners, because my fingers just get everywhere. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and use my finger to apply it right at the center so that you can see more of that orange shade. So pretty. So I want to use all the colors in here just to demonstrate. So I'm actually going to be using this burgundy shade right underneath my eyes. So it definitely pulls off a little bit lighter than what you think, because in the pen it just looks really, really dark. But I do prefer this shade a lot more because it seems a little bit more wearable. I'm not a huge fan of wearing darker shades on my eyes. It's just a little too scary. Like it's just not really me. So I do appreciate this more pinkier purple tone. I'm going to use this darker purple right here, and I'm just going to be placing this right underneath my eyes right here just to get a little bit of sparkle, if that will come off. Okay, yeah, you see it right here. It's a little bit more metallic-y. You can really see it. And then if you guys know anything about me, of course I'm going to use the darkest shade as my eyeliner. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So we're going to be using the Heaven's Glow Faded Clementine right here, and I've already done a review once again for this blush, but absolutely love it, and it definitely fits in with the whole Clementine. Next up is the Cosmetics lip cushion. So this is the Faded Clementine, so I have used a little bit of it. I used it like one time. Go ahead and apply that. So this is how the lip cushion looks with a gradient lip. So I'm going to go in with a full lip to see what it will look, just to give you guys options. And so this is the whole lip. So the actual formulation of this is very smooth and buttery on your lips. Okay, so I'm gonna apply another layer just to build up that color. So this is second layer. Okay. So the color payoff is definitely a lot stronger and you can definitely build this up. Okay, so next up I'm going to be using the True Gloss just to show you guys the differences. So I'm going to be taking this off really quick. It doesn't really leave a residue on your lips, but it definitely does feel moisturized, which I do like. And so I'm going to be applying this just the same way. So I'm going to do a gradient and then a full lip. So right away you can actually tell that there is a shade difference. So the True Gloss is actually warmer in my opinion. And now I'm going to go in with a full lip. And I never wear my lips like this simply because it's just not up to my taste. But as you can see, you can really see this color right here, and it definitely has more of a glossy finish to it because that's what it is. It still is very smooth on the lips, very thin. So here I want to actually show you guys the difference between the two shades. With the lip cushion I used one layer, and then for the True Gloss I used the gradient lips. But here you can see that there is a color difference. Okay, so there are a couple differences between the True Gloss and the lip cushion. So right off the bat is the price. The True Gloss is $20 while the lip cushion is $22. So I did have to do a little bit of conversion, but pretty much you're getting 4 grams of this product and you're getting 1.6 grams, and you are getting more in the lip gloss. So while I was editing, I realized that I just could not articulate my words correctly for the review of the actual lip cushion. So for this lip cushion, it is really nice because it's really moisturizing on your lip, and it's more like a balm, so you can easily apply it and then walk out the door. And so the color itself is like a very natural orange shade, which I really like just the gradient or just one layer of it. If it gets to be 2 layers, I think that's too much for my personal taste, but that's because I really like minimal lip. And then for the actual color for the lip gloss, this is a lot stronger, a more vibrant shade, more saturated, a little bit more warm and corally. They both have similar finishes. This one is obviously really glossy, so it has a high sheen. This one is oil balm, so you still get a really nice pretty sheen to it. So for me personally, I really do like them, and they are completely different products and you get like different results. So I do like that these aren't completely the same, so I will probably continue to buy them both separately. I think if I was leaning more towards one, it's probably the lip cushion, simply because it's really nourishing on the lips and I really like this whole natural lip. So let's talk about the palette. Overall, I actually do enjoy this palette. I think it would have been better to come out maybe like early fall, because this just screams more of a fall palette versus winter, but because half of the shades are more like berry tones, it does kind of fit more into like the winter theme. It is nice that they came out with a more orange shade, which I do appreciate, but I guess for me personally, I don't really wear purple often, so that's just on me. I think this palette is really good, but is it worth it? I personally think if you were going to use all of the shades, if it was a little bit more universal like the original palette, I think it would be more worth it. For me, as someone who doesn't really use berry shades, I don't think that this is really worth it, because I know for sure I'm gonna get the most out of the oranges, but as for the purples, will I really touch them? I will have to try to use more of the purple shades. So between these two, I would actually prefer the original Divine Skies. So that was it for this review. I hope that this was helpful, especially because since I've had past collections as well, that was really nice to just compare the shades. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys!